Hello and welcome to this interview about the socio-economic value and implication of Web3 platforms and the metaverse. So let's be quick with the beginning. We're going to begin our interview. So the first question would be who are you? Present yourself, and then we're going to begin with more precise question about the subject. So, hello, I'm Michael. I am 31 years old. I'm working in the blockchain development as an economist and a marketer, and I also gave classes in academic field for this subject. I did a bachelor with a very good experience in tech and finance. And I have 4 years experiences in blockchain development and in tech-related industries. Okay, thank you very much. So what are the main differences between Web 2 and Web 3? Could you give us a clue about that? Yes, of course. So the Web 2 relies on a centralized platform, while the Web 3 is decentralized and is more about prioritizing the user ownership of data. And we have to know that Web 2 is using HTTP and centralized databases, while Web 3 is more about leverages blockchain, smart contracts, and peer-to-peer protocols. We also have to know that the Web3 integrate token economies and cryptocurrency and offering financial incentives for users. Okay, thank you very much for your presentation. It was very interesting. What are the social benefits of users from Web3 platform and applications such as Web3? So yes, I think the Web3 foster a participatory, inclusive approach through decentralized governance. We can also talk about the data control. So the user maintain ownership and privacy over their data. But let's talk about the accessibility also. So you have to know that borderless interaction remove limitation imposed by centralized institution. And about the creativity, we can encourage innovative content creation and fair compensation too through our NFTs and tokens. So why I think it's more about the decentralization who ensures the equitable participation and minimizing the gatekeeping by central authorities. Okay, yeah, it was very interesting, and I liked your point. The next question would be, what are the economic benefits for user from Web3 platform and applications such as Web3, metaverse, and why? So about the economic benefits, we of course have the income generation. So the users earn through pay to earn staking or trading digital assets. We also have the ownership economy, so the true ownership of virtual goods. So they can enable new business models thanks to the NFTs. And of course, we can talk about the cost efficiency because the decentralization removes intermediaries and is lowering the transaction cost. And why? I think it's because the blockchain technology ensures transparency, security, and democratized opportunities. Okay. But how Web3 platform and metaverse would be useful to our society today? Can you give us a clue about that? Yeah, I think the first region will be the education because it can enhance the learning through immersive and collaborative environment. We can also talk about the healthcare industry who is going to be helped by the secure. We got the decentralized health data management and the telemedicine application that can really help our medicine today. We can also talk about the governance because it can our autonomous organization can enable transparent and efficient decision making. And the economic inclusion also is a good subject to talk about the useful of metaverse in our society because it can provide financial services to unbanked population via decentralized finance. Because Web3 promotes equity, collaboration, and accessibility across all the industries that I know for sure. Okay, how can we build trust toward decentralized application and web platform metaverse? So we can build trust, of course, in first by the transparency. So open source code and auditable smart contracts accessible to everyone and everybody around the world. We can also talk again about the security because we are implementing robust protocols and regular audit. About the education, we can increase the public understanding of decentralization and blockchain benefits. We have to do a good work about the education of this subject to the young people and of course the professionals too. It can build trust by building a strong community, engage the communities that guide and support the development of blockchain and metaverse. And of course, we can also talk about the regulation because this is developing frameworks to ensure accountability and user protection. The challenges and we also have some challenges in the future. Yes, and thanks for your remarks about the challenges, because what are the challenges of Web3 based on platform or application based on blockchain compared to Web2 application and platforms such as Facebook or Google and others? I think the huge challenge of Web3 platform compared to Web2 is more about the legal, because we can have a regulatory uncertainty and jurisdictional challenges across all the countries in the world. We also have challenges in a technological way. Scalability, user experiences, and interoperability issues can be a huge challenge for the technological aspect of Web3. We of course also must identify the challenges in the environmental sector. I would say because the blockchain use a lot of energy and there is an energy intensive blockchain networks around all this industry. And I think Web3 is decentralized nature disturbs exciting frameworks and is requiring a new solution for adoption and efficiency. So it is very important to learn about this subject to face those challenges in the future. And I would like to know, how do you perceive the future of Web3 and why? And which industry will be affected by Web3 and blockchain the most? What do you think about that? So for the future of Web3, I think it can be bright, but gradual. We got mass adoption that depends on user-friendly solution and regulatory clarity. Because the industries are very impacted. There are a lot of industries that are impacted, the finance, the supply chain, the gaming industry, the healthcare industry, but also the education. For the finance, I think DeFi could replace traditional banking system, which can be very good for our automation. For the gaming industry, we can asset new ownership and redefine the industry economics about all the games. So it's very complicated to talk about that now. And for the healthcare industry, I think in the future it can be more secure, more decentralized, and the record systems will ensure the data privacy and efficiency of the service. And why? I think because the blockchain offers a solution to current inefficiencies, and it is fostering innovation and inclusivity all around the industry. Okay, so maybe you have something to add for the end of this interview. It was very interesting. Thank you very much for your time. So maybe you got a last thing to say about this subject. We can hear you to finish this interview. So I think Web3 represent like a huge shift for the future, because it can very prioritizing the user empowerment and decentralization. Its success will depend on solving current challenges that we talked about before. We've really had to build a strong community and trust about this subject, it will bridge the gap between technology and accessibility very fast, I think. Thank you very much, and have a great day. Thank you.